Our priorities in this upcoming legislative session will be jobs, the economy, education, and preserving our way of life here in Connecticut. One of the most important pieces of legislation we've passed during the 2 years that I've been in office is the bipartisan jobs bill that was passed during the special session in October of 2011. That bill brought many incentives for companies to encourage hiring people who have been unemployed, hiring veterans. It also offered a number of tax credits for small companies of up to 50, now up to 100, to take advantage of, because the important thing we want to do is to encourage hiring. Another important program that it started in the last 2 years is the Small Business Express program. That's a program that helps companies of up to 100 employees that want to either borrow money or sometimes are eligible for a grant from the state in order to get new equipment, to maintain jobs, or to have some extra working capital. There have been several companies in the 3 towns that I represent that have taken advantage of this program. One of the best things about the program is from start to finish is 30 days, so you get your answer right away.
I'm an advocate of Elaine O'Brien because I believe that she's really got the best interest of this town and its economy in mind. The recent approval of the development for Bradley International is a very positive thing for our community. It should be very good for our tax base over time, and I think it's very, very good for the entire region.
As a mother of 3 sons, quality education has always been really important to me. When I moved to this area 25 years ago, the first thing I got involved with was the school. I've been helped out as a mother helper and then became involved in the PTO, eventually becoming PTO president, and then having run for the Board of Education, where I served for 12 years.
What we need a legislator who understands not only the finances of schools, but the complexities of education. And we need someone in Hartford who, when they make legislation, understands that there's financial implications, but there's instructional implications. We want to limit the amount of time we take away from kids in the classroom. We want to limit the amount of time we take teachers away from instruction. These are all things that are important. These are things that Elaine, as a board member, as a PTO, as a parent, understands and would bring to Hartford.
I'm a big believer in the red brick schoolhouse and local education. However, with the achievement gaps, there's also a role for legislation, keeping our kids safe at school so that they have the ability to learn. They need to be college and career ready in today's world, and we need to be able to provide opportunities so that they can reach their full potential and their dreams. And Elaine understands that, and that's what she's working for.
One of the things that impresses me so much about Elaine is what a hard worker she is. I think she had been in the legislature about 5 minutes and she was already proposing bills. And the important thing is, not only did she propose them and see them through to fruition, she reported back. So we knew what was going on and what she was doing.
One of the really impressive things about Elaine O'Brien is that she's there when we need her, but also it doesn't have to be a crowd of people. It doesn't have to be 75 people in the room. If we need her to help us with something where it's a one-on-one conversation or 2 or 3 people in the room, she's very, very effective. She listens to what East Granby needs and she helps us, and she's there when we need her.
What I admire most about Elaine is her accessibility. I see her around town, I see her in the schools, I see her at the farmer's market. She returns emails, she returns phone calls, and to me that's very important with an elected official.
Elaine really cares for her constituents. She works with them, and one of the most important things she's done for the town of Windsor is help secure a very generous state grant for the Windsor Arts Center. This is huge for us. It's going to allow us to have additional functions at the center, have classes, offer local artists studio space. We're in our 6th year, excuse me, and this is just so important to us. And I'm so grateful to Elaine for doing it.